my God. You're looking so lovely, Andra.
Thank you. And you too.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah.
How's the family?
Thank God. We're good.
That's great.
Nice to see you.
That's really great. That's great. I'm so happy to see you. I'm just waiting
Yeah,
for
I'm
a
glad to
good
be here.
time for us
Remember.
to really meet.
Okay, okay.
I'm really happy that we've met.
Yes,
I
so
hope you're coming for the party. Are you coming for the party? Will you be coming for the party?
actually I thought to be on the 31, so on the 29th, I'm working.
Myself,
It's weird.
I'm also working. I'm just
Okay,
trying to
okay.
see how best. I'm just trying to see if I may have to switch
The
swap
shift,
shift
right?
with someone. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Yeah. It was one of my shift. I swapped one of my shift with that 29 shift. You get?
Okay,
Yeah, if I had
okay.
known, I would have not taken that particular shift. But I already
Oh,
committed myself. I'll be like, there will always be a next time, Sha.
yes, of course. If you just joined us, thank you for coming. So I'm Ness Sabina and I have Ness Andra with me today. She has a very lovely story to share with us today. So we will just wait for a few minutes to get people to join us and then we can start our conversation. Thank you for joining us. The comment section is open. So if you want to send in any sort of message, you can send it in the comment section. I'll see it from my end here. Nes Andra has a lovely story to share with us. Her
Yeah.
success story. She has a beautiful story that will really motivate us today. I'm just hoping I should have come online earlier than this, but I was doing something else. My gosh. I went
I'm
I
even
went
thinking, well, I
somewhere.
can share this on TikTok.
Yeah, you can share. Yes, you can share.
Can I do this?
Let me
Okay.
quickly do it on my side. Whilst we wait for a few people to join us and then
Yeah.
we can quickly get into our discussion. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. So I'll share it now.
Sorry. I'm also trying to share it on
Sure. Okay.
TikTok.
That's great. Thanks for joining us. Thank you so much. We will soon start our session. So, welcome to Nesabne's channel. We have a beautiful story to hear today. So, please be a little bit patient with us. We want to wait for a few people to join us. Then we can begin our conversation with Miss Andra. So, we get to hear of her beautiful story that she has for us to motivate us in this journey to Ireland. It's not for the faint. I'm trying to share the link here. Please, you can equally share. If you join us, please share the link with other people to also join us so we can begin our session. Good. Okay. So, how is work, Andra? How are you coping with work? Can you hear me? Andra, can you hear me?
Sorry, did you say something?
I was asking how is work? How is
Oh, work is
work?
good. Work is fine. Like it's
Great,
beautiful.
great,
How about you?
great. Not bad.
Yeah, I can see. Can see you
Overseas.
glowing. You're enjoying
Oh my God. This one will be enjoyment too.
the enjoyment. Aye.
There's no enjoyment in this, so why start?
Well,
We're just trying our best, just trying what we can do. Guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. We will soon start our conversation. We just want few other people to join and then we can begin our session. Please share the link with others. If you join, you can share the link with your friends who are also nurses to join us for this beautiful session with Nurse Andra. Her story is so lovely and very motivating. That has a lot of inspiration in it. So let invite other people to join. Let's get on now.
all right. I think I've shared it in.
Great. I've also shared it. Thank you so much, Andra.
You. Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy. I'm very
I
happy to have you. I have a
thank
lot to learn
you.
from you. Thank you if you just joined us. This is Ness Abena, and I'm in a session with Ness Andra today. She has a beautiful story to share with us. She's a Nigerian but practicing in Ireland. She will tell us how she was able to move, how she was able to Japan,
What's up?
how she was able to jackpot to Ireland, move through, and now holding two strong nursing pins
Nothing
from the
there.
Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland. That's a very beautiful story
Yeah.
and inspiration for us to get from here. So, Andra, in the next 5 minutes, I see a couple of people are in now. So, in the next 5 minutes, we can begin our session. Please, if you are here, kindly share the link with other people to also join us and get more information. It could be that you are now trying to get onto the process to migrate and join the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland. This will be a lovely session for you. There are a lot of things you can learn from Andra. She has gone through a lot with a lot of experience in the entire process. So we have a lot to grab from her. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So in few minutes we can start in few minutes. Yeah, just in the
Okay.
next 4 minutes. In the next 4 minutes we can start, so we wouldn't take so much of your time, Andra. I know the family is there, and
Ah,
you did time.
control the children. But it's fine. Like my husband got
How are
this.
the kids? How are the kids
They're good.
settling
They're good.
in?
They are fine. They're
Oh,
trying to. For them, the weather is okay. Like I don't know. They're
oh,
adapt.
I
It's not easy, but
see.
they're adapting. My
Oh,
husband is
that's
the one finding a problem with the weather.
tell him he will be fine.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't have a choice.
He
Like,
will be fine. He will be
so like,
fine. I'm so happy
yeah.
for you, Anja. I'm so
Thank you.
happy.
Thank you so much, my
Congratulations
Ghanaian
to you and the
sister.
family.
My
Yeah.
Ghanaian sister.
Oh,
Ghanaian. Let me talk like a Ghanaian.
oh, yes. Talk like a Ghanaian. You've been
Yes,
talking
so
to me for quite long. You should start speaking
I'll
like a
tell you.
Ghanaian. Oh my God. So, Andra, tell us, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, a brief story about myself. I'm a
Mhm.
middle-aged girl. My name is Amenze Andra Izedome.
Okay.
I'm a
Okay.
Nigerian from the south side of Nigeria. I
Okay.
did my nursing and psychiatry nursing in
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria. Like I
Great.
graduated from general nursing in the year 2009. and I
Okay.
finished my psychiatry post basic
Okay.
2012. Yeah,
Nice.
psychiatry post basic 2012. Then I started work fully in the year 2013 at
Okay.
the Millennium University Teaching Hospital. I worked there
Wow.
about 3 years, where I gained most of my practicing experience
Experience.
in
Okay.
nursing. Although it was a general setting, like
Mhm.
it was a general setting, but I get to practice psychiatry there once in a while when we have cases of
Okay.
psychiatry. You know that the
That's
psychiatric
great.
nurses there,
Mm-hmm.
and then my journey started. I left Nigeria 2016, early 2016. But
Okay.
I first came to Ghana to write my Dubai Health Authority exams in Ghana.
Oh,
That was December
lovely.
2015. So that
2015.
was
Okay.
yes. So I left Nigeria after passing the exam. I left Nigeria
Mm-hmm.
to Dubai, where I practiced nursing for about 6 years. Then from
That's
Dubai,
great.
I started my island journey in Dubai.
Uh-huh.
But it has
Okay.
to somehow be linked with your home country where you got
Yeah.
the nursing
The
experience, where
national
you got your
license. Yeah.
exam, or where you schooled. You understand? So
Okay.
then from Dubai, I came directly to Ireland. Then
Wow.
my family just joined me from Nigeria now. So that's a
That
brief story.
that's a
So
brief story. I can see you really have a lot of stories to share at every juncture of your life. Coming to Ghana, going to Dubai. I mean,
yeah.
that's very impressive. And finally
Yeah,
in
when
Ireland.
you say Japa, so that's
So at every point in time,
I was always
you jackpot
Japaring
to
like
Ghana, you jackpot to Dubai, and now you jackpot to Ireland. That's very
yeah. The thing
interesting.
is
That's
that,
really
like,
interesting.
I'm a person that
Mm-hmm.
the my interest, or what inspired me to leave Nigeria
Mm-hmm. I
Number
was
one,
actually going to ask. I was actually
oh,
going to
okay,
ask
okay,
that. So please go
okay.
ahead.
All right. So what actually inspired me? I'm the kind of person that, like, I like changing environment. I like traveling, and I like exploring things.
All
So
right.
even when I wasn't, I practiced nursing from
Mm-hmm.
the beginning. I've always wanted to be a nurse. Like, it's not like
No.
this thing. And
Okay.
what inspired me? I wanted to see what nursing was like
Mm-hmm.
elsewhere, apart from my own
Okay.
country.
I
Yeah, that
see.
was one. Another thing was the government system of my country. I know I might not be able to explore that a lot, but
Right.
the
Yeah.
way nursing, I wanted to see what nursing is like elsewhere. You
Okay.
understand? And I'm
Yeah.
glad that then another thing was also the money. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like three things and many others, and I don't regret it at
Okay.
all.
Okay,
I
so how did you finally get to Ireland? What did you do before getting to Ireland?
okay. So in I made a choice to. At first, I wanted to, because I didn't know so much about Ireland.
Okay.
I knew about UK, so I knew the process of getting your this thing in UK and going to UK. I found out the process. So when I got the score, I kept getting the
Mhm.
score for Ireland. I never even knew it was for Ireland. So somebody told
So
me that, "Oh, this
did you
score
write IELTS or OET?
IELTS."
Which one did you write?
I
IELTS
wrote
or
IELTS
OET?
3 times. One UKVI, one
Mm-hmm.
academic, and one
Mm-hmm.
general. Then
Okay.
I wrote OET twice with the same result, nothing
With
changed.
the same results.
Yes,
Wow.
BBB C plus, BBB
Uh-huh.
C plus. So the
Wow.
C plus is in reading. I had a
Uh-huh.
problem with reading, like I can't find the answer. No matter how much I try, I wasn't seeing the answer. So, but somehow I got stuck in C plus. I don't get less than
Uh-huh.
C plus. I don't get more than C. It's just C plus.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so someone told me about Ireland. I was like, "Where is Ireland?" Then
Mm-hmm.
started I and my husband. We started doing research about Ireland. Then when I
Okay.
did when we started doing this research about Ireland, I still have most of the research we did about Ireland. Wow, I was
Mhm.
like, oh, there's this green, beautiful place, like the vegetations, the landscape, the
Yeah,
space
the
and
land of
everything, the
kings.
ancient, exactly. And the thing is, I'm even from Benin in Nigeria. I'm from Benin, Edo State, and it's like
Okay,
an ancient city. So this island also looks like an ancient city. Like that's why anytime someone asks me, "Oh, how is Ireland for you?" I'll tell them that, oh, it's very homely. You understand? I
okay,
find it very homely. So I
okay,
was like, "Who is this place? This beautiful place?" And so that was my first attraction. The place was
mhm,
beautiful. The
okay.
when I say beautiful, I don't mean skyscrapers,
Mhm.
fairy tale beautiful. I mean the ancient, homely beautiful. You
I
understand?
see. Yeah.
So that was the first thing. Then we started making more research. I discovered that,
Mhm.
oh, I could actually practice psychiatry here. You
Great.
understand? Like, so I could practice psychiatric nursing here, which is my passion.
Straight away. You can
Yes,
actually
straight
practice
away,
a psychiatric straight
exactly.
away.
But in UK, I wouldn't. Then I started making more research. Oh, I could even earn higher here. It is finished. So that was it.
Just so
There's
just
nothing
the fact.
anyone will tell me. Go to UK. UK is the. I said, don't worry. What I've seen, you have not seen.
I see. So just the fact that you can come to Ireland and practice as a psychiatric nurse, and also the fact that the money is good, so that actually made you made you select Ireland over
Yeah.
UK.
Yes.
Wow, that's so.
Yeah. Because
How was the journey like? Moving after passing IELTS and now making a decision that you want to come to Ireland and practice your nursing. How did it all start?
whew, um, they say to whom much is to whom much is expected, much is required.
Okay.
You understand? So um, the island journey is completely different, though it seemed like it's the same, but it's completely different from the UK journey. It
Okay.
is more, everything is more than UK. Like UK, they were doing 6 stations in the nursing process. Then they later increased to 10, but Ireland is 14. You understand? That's just, and apart from that, generally, the journey, the process takes time than UK. In UK process, you can go almost within 6 months. I mean, within 3 months,
Three
within three
months. Yeah.
to 6 months you are gone. But my
Yeah.
entire journey from the time I opened my NMBI account till I got my decision letter took me about 1 year and 6 months or 1 year and 7 months. Yeah.
What? 1 year, 7 months to
Yes.
get
Yes.
decision letter from NMBI.
Yeah.
What do you
Yes.
think might have caused the delay?
Actually, it's different for various people. It's different for
Okay.
different people. My own reasons were because of my verification will have to be done both in my own country, and because you see they will ask you for two verifications. Because I
Okay.
was a registered nurse in Dubai, so I have to be
Okay.
verified also in Dubai. I have to be verified in Nigeria.
From
Everything I was doing was
Nigeria.
2T. Yeah. And apart from that, I had lots of work experience. It's not the length of the years, but it's the
Okay.
how many places I've worked. In Dubai, for
Okay.
instance, I worked two years in 3 different places. So these
Wow.
3 places have to be verified. And in
I see.
Nigeria, I used one of my work experience because if I had other ones, if I added other
Mhm.
ones, it will also extend the time. So
Okay.
that those are the this some people might take like 6 months, but
Mm-hmm.
mine took that because of these reasons. You understand? My work
Okay.
experience, my work placement, my what's it called? So all these things took longer time for me.
Okay.
But for other people, it doesn't take. I've put people through, and in
Mhm.
fact, they get their this thing within 6 months. In
Within
fact,
6 months, people
yeah,
are going through the process.
mm,
That's
yeah,
good. That's great. So from the time you began the NMBI process till the time you even got your decision letter was already 1 year, 7 months. So now let's
yeah.
look
About
at
1 year, six
when
months. Yeah.
from decision letter till the time you got to Ireland. How long did that also take?
Oh, that didn't take so long. That was about,
Okay.
I think, about 2 months, about 2 to 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
2 to 3
Although I
months.
got,
Okay.
yeah, it was the ATWS that actually
Okay.
took time. And the good thing is that, I got a very supportive agent.
Okay.
So I was doing barely almost nothing. Like they took me through the process step by step, and it was very
Okay.
easy. Their support was
It
massive.
was
So
good. Okay.
yeah, so I was getting queries from ATWS. That's the Atypical Work Scheme.
Okay.
That's the one that you face first before
Before
the
the
visa
visa.
application. And
Okay.
yes, so the ATWS. The reason was mainly because they wanted my contract to meet up to
Okay.
the uh island will I say level for nurses.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
know some people might complain that, oh, why are they rejecting my ATWS? But what I gathered then was that
Hmm.
whatsoever they were doing, whatsoever, sorry about the noise, my children,
No,
like
no bother. I
whatsoever decision
understand.
the ATWS people were doing, I felt it was for my own good.
I see.
Like the
I see.
ATWS, for instance, to make them
Hmm.
sign a contract that states that
Hmm.
you should actually get double pay on Sunday. The ATWS to make them, oh, this is the level we pay nurses with this experience. You
Hmm.
understand? So many things like it to make them to make you not to be cheated. So
Yeah.
my company kept adjusting and adjusting and adjusting the contract until
The
it met with
contract.
their
Okay.
Irish nursing scheme. So
That's
after then
great.
it was approved, and the
Okay.
next thing my visa came out. As soon as I applied for the visa
Hmm.
took barely 2 weeks. It came out barely
Great.
2 weeks. Then as soon as the visa came out, my flight was the next day or next 2 days.
Wow. So in total, from NMBI to Ireland, approximately, did it get to 2 years?
NMBI to Ireland. It's not up. It wasn't up to 2 years, but almost two
Okay.
years. Like it was
Almost
around
two
1 year,
years.
6 months. Yeah, around 1 year and 8 months.
Okay, that's close to 2 years. That was a good thing that it didn't discourage you to press on to get to Ireland. So now, after you got to Ireland, what
Yeah.
was the next thing you did?
So the I got to Ireland this day, and I had 1 day in between, and my exam was the next day.
So which exam was that?
It's called it's NMBI, it's OSCE, and the RCSI exam.
The RTSI
It's
exams.
the
Okay.
exam for registration for the island nurses. Yeah, but this
Okay.
is for the general. I wrote the general
Mhm.
nursing RCSI. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it means that after you passed the OSCE, you were given what
Mm.
license? What license were you given by the Irish
General
Nursing Board? So general
general nurse.
nursing.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
but why were you given general nursing P?
Yeah, because for me, because I applied, because one thing, when you register, if you are double qualified, you register first as a general nurse, then before you now add
Okay.
your specialty. You understand? So
Okay.
that's what
Okay.
the system, when you open your NMBI account, that's what the system makes you do. You understand? But
Okay.
after putting your general nursing within the first 7 days, you have
Hmm.
to quickly add your specialty so that
Okay.
you don't get to pay later. That's now. You understand? When you get to
Okay.
Ireland. So
Hmm.
you have to do the general first, then you can now add your qualification. But if you are a registered psychiatrist, that's you, maybe you did it 3 years, or you are
Hmm.
a registered psychiatrist nurse, as your main proper is
That's
psychiatry.
your
So
main
you can
field.
just go directly.
Okay.
exactly
So
into psychiatry.
does this kind of registration only applies to Nigerian nurses, or it's same in other places? Because I realize it's most Nigerian nurses that are coming through the general nursing division and then moving on to psychiatry.
The thing is that mostly in Nigeria, it was long time ago they stopped the general psychiatry general nursing, like the psychiatry full study of psychiatry. So now in
Okay.
Nigeria, every nurse has to be general nurse before you add your psychiatry. So
But I
automatically, when you come here, your main study is general nursing first. Then psychiatry is an addendum, like it's an area of specialty. So,
oh, I think
and
so.
it's
So
also
that
up to the NMBI.
mm-hmm,
I mean, it's also up to the NMBI. They might look at this person and they'll feel, oh, this person has lots of psychiatry experience, and
mm-hmm,
they might just say, okay, go straight and write psychiatry. It's up to them. They
okay,
make their own decision.
right,
There's some
okay,
people they might even tell them they'll say no need for exams. You
okay,
understand? We've had
all right,
situations like that. So it's up to the NMBI to make their own reasons or decision about which of the exam you write and the
right, okay.
decision. That's why it's
So,
called decision letter.
so if I understand you perfectly, it means that you came to Ireland as a general nurse, did the general
Yes,
nursing of key, and you were
yes,
given the general nursing Irish pin, right?
that's correct. Yes.
So good. Now, where I'm interested most is at what juncture did you decide to fight for your psychiatric license?
Okay, that's about after practicing a while, about 3 months into practice, I considered them activating the psychiatry also. Like
Mm-hmm.
so that you've worked hard. I've really worked hard to become a psychiatric nurse. Psychiatry is
Okay,
what I love. So I didn't just want to sideline it, oh, because I'm okay, because I'm making money, I'm okay, I'm fine,
I
let me just
see.
sideline it. No, like nursing is a continuous process, like, oh, you will keep
Exactly.
learning. So if psychiatry is what I'm interested in, I was like, oh, let me activate this and also practice as a psychiatric nurse. So
Okay,
aside the pay also, um, I'm in the psychiatry system here, like
okay,
in the mental health system, although
okay,
work with the general nurse license or with the general nursing pin, but I'm in the system of psychiatry. You
okay.
understand? So I
Hmm,
think it will be a plus if I activate the pin of my
I see.
psychiatric nursing. I think that was why
Okay,
I did it. That's about 3 months after, I'll be 3 to 6 months after the working as a general nurse.
as
So
a
I also
general.
went through the process again for
Mhm. So
verification
that
and
was what I was
everything.
going to ask. So how were you able to get to the point where NMBI gave you the go ahead to sit for to go ahead and fight for your psychiatric pain?
Oh, okay. You know,
What
um,
how was the process
in your
like?
in the process of your in the process of opening my NMBI online app, so I
Okay.
included my psychiatry already from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So they might not
Okay.
need you to submit so much stuff like when
Mm-hmm.
you first started, like when you're completely new. You
Okay.
understand? So they had already my
The psychiatric
licenses,
document.
they have my yes, and the verification is also as both nursing and general psychiatric nurse. So I just
Okay.
activated it again, applied it again, paid the money again, I think 350 euros, so paid it
Oh,
again.
okay.
And
So you pay that money also separately for the next division you want to apply for.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
I see.
yes. So
Okay.
it's just still the same process with the general nursing process, like the same
Oh,
thing.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I see. So you go through the process to get a decision letter in psychiatry, right?
Yes. Yes. But it's just
Okay.
that right now you're not so pressured because you're already here. So you're doing everything at your convenience. You
I see.
understand?
It's
So
not like you doing it from back home.
You get it. You get it.
Okay, okay. So now, when after getting the decision letter, you are
Mm.
already working as a general nurse. What did you do next?
As soon as I got the decision letter,
Uh-huh.
I just sent it like they they automatically, once you get the decision letter,
Mm-hmm.
automatically they just ask to register for the exam. No, no, no. Yeah,
For
yeah,
the
yeah. As soon as I got the decision letter, I
Mhm.
contacted my agency again, the same agency
Okay.
that brought me in. Oh, I have
Mm-hmm.
an exam. But the good thing is that my company, they are interested in psychiatric nurses. So they fought
Great.
the bills again. They paid
Wow.
2,800 again. Yes,
The very hospital that brought you to Ireland were
yes,
interested in your psychiatric experience. So
yes,
they
yes,
then paid for the psychiatric exams as well. After
yes,
paying for the general nursing.
yes, yes.
Andrea, you are blessed.
Amen. So
Because I, I,
they
I thought
paid
I
it
thought
again.
probably you were going to foot all the bills because 2,000
Actually, I was
international.
ready, I was willing, and I
Okay.
thought I was going to pay for it. So I
Exactly what
already
I was
saved up to
thinking.
pay. So, but one of my
Wow.
colleague who was also in the same shoes as I am, she was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you just ask? There's no uh, harm in trying." So
Trying.
I asked the agent, "Will they pay?" The agency was
Mm-hmm.
like, "No, no, 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 Andra, they will not pay for this. This is you. This
Okay.
is your." Oh, I said, "Okay, fine." So, but
Mm-hmm.
the agency is not the company.
Exactly.
Then we reached out to the
Exactly.
company ourselves because the agency
Mhm.
didn't ask the company. So the agency is just trying
Okay.
to be like, this is my job. We've done
Mhm.
this up to here for you, but I can
Yeah.
support you with registry for the RCSI and all. But they had not asked the company.
The
So
company.
when we,
Okay.
yes, so I think the agency also took the decision. I believe they were like, oh, let's just ask the company. They might be interested. Then the other of my
Okay.
colleague asked the company directly. Then my agency asked my company, and they said, no, no, they'll pay. They'll pay.
Wow.
Paid.
Wow. That's good
Yeah,
news. That's great.
yeah,
So apparently your company was able to pay for your psychiatric exams.
yes, they did.
That's so great. So
Yeah.
now let's tell me a little your experience with the psychiatric hospital.
Oh, the psychiatry hospital is very, will I say, is very um I won't say challenge. Like it's just like it has some parts which is general nursing and it has the
Uh-huh.
psychiatric part. The
Exactly.
psychiatric part are not that like practical like wound dressing
Mhm.
and all. It's
Mhm.
psychiatry. You use your brain to
More of
you understand
talking.
exactly. So I felt I was more scared with the general part, like the dressing I have to do again. The
Yeah.
normal perform my hand hygiene, I was more concerned about those ones than the talking
Okay.
ones.
I
But
see.
it was interesting. It was interesting, really. It was still the same 14 stations. Still
Mhm.
14 stations. It was still
Okay.
14 stations, but I think I referred one station, which is the
Okay.
aggression de-escalation station. You
I see.
understand?
Yeah.
The reason for referring, like, good thing they also told us what we did wrong. Like,
Exactly.
we all wrote learned, like, wrote learning. So,
Uh-huh.
and the second sitting, I passed it. Then
That's
the other
great.
13 stations were grand, like, it was fine. It was fine.
Perfect. Perfect.
The general
That's
stations
great.
were fine too. And there's nothing like, oh, because I've done it before, I don't think I need to.
Mhm.
No, 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 no. The
You need to
preparation was still the
prepare.
same. The only thing is
Okay.
that the preparation now was a little bit more
Hmm.
because we are working. We're
Exactly.
working now, you're
Working
busy.
and
So you have
preparing.
to take out time, like find out time to,
Mhm.
so that's
I
the only
see.
challenging part. So
Okay.
that's it.
So so you can confirm that now you hold the general nursing pin and you hold the psychiatric nursing pin.
Yes, 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 yes.
So which one are you practicing with at the moment?
At the moment, both. Like
But are you cashing out from the two pins? Also, which
Not
one are you
yet.
really cashing out?
Not yet. Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. No, I'm not cashing out from the psychiatry yet. But I
Okay.
hope I will. I'm
You
hoping I will. Yes.
I
I'm hoping
see.
I
I
will.
see. But then is there any room in the country that you can actually practice with these two pins, or you have to let go of one and work with one? What's the policy like?
Actually, I've not read the policy regarding that, but still, I believe that NMBI knows what they gave to you. If you
Exactly.
cannot practice with both, they would have
Mhm.
told you. I believe they would have told you, like, when you're getting this, oh, sorry, as you're getting this, you have to lay
Mhm.
down one for the other.
One. Mhm.
Every nurse, no matter your this thing, you're first a general nurse before any
Mhm.
specialty. You get what I mean? So
Perspective. Yeah.
mm, but up to now, there's nothing like that. It's just going the same way the general nursing went.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so I think that should be up to you, like your decision, which one you practice with. But if
I
you're working
see.
in a place that requires a general nurse and a psychiatric nurse,
Mhm.
you
You
can
fit in.
practice with them. I'm just saying my own. I don't know their policy regarding it yet.
Uh-huh.
Like for instance, back in my own country, like
Okay.
my license, I don't even know if I have it here. You see, in front of my license is written mental health nurse. Then if you turn the
Okay.
back, they wrote it there that this person is allowed to practice as a general
General
nurse.
nurse.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
that means in
Okay.
my country, I'm allowed to practice as both a registered
General
nurse, I
nurse
mean, general nurse
and
and a
mental
psychiatric
health.
nurse. But here, I don't know
Oh,
if you have to let go one. I think it's a good thing that you spoke about it now. Like I have
yeah.
to, you know,
You have to.
find out more about it. Yeah,
Yeah, you have
yeah.
to. So
Thank you,
quickly,
thank you,
Andrea,
thank
you
you.
tell me, you've been able to practice in Nigeria, practiced in Dubai, and now practicing in Ireland. Is there any um few things that you could stand on to say that I like doing nursing here than doing nursing there?
The three areas I've practiced in, they have their
Mm-hmm.
own unique thing about nursing. I enjoyed
Mm-hmm.
practicing nursing in every of these areas.
Okay.
I enjoyed practicing nursing back home because it's an opportunity I see it as an opportunity to give back to my own people. You understand?
Okay.
It's just that we might not be where we want to be, but I know
Mm-hmm.
that like for instance, you might not get the full equipment, like those things to practice to the optimum level that you would want to practice. But still, the
Okay.
little you have, the little I had then, I was ready to give it back to my people. And I did it with passion. In fact, if you see me practicing nursing then, after work closes, I stay behind. I'll go to the
Wow.
accident and emergency unit. I just love
Mhm.
working. They're too like that. Ah, my friend.
Okay.
It was just a passion. I just love it. I don't want to even be paid for it. Like I just love it.
I
Then
see.
that's what I loved about practicing and back in my country. But
Mhm.
going forward, practicing Dubai was also awesome. You know,
Okay.
you had the equipment,
Mhm.
evidence-based clinical practice.
Okay.
You know how it is now, and very
Mhm.
accountable practices and all. It was
Mhm.
beautiful. It was lovely. It was
Okay.
lovely practicing there. Then coming here also is another
Mhm.
form of practice. Although I've not been able to practice in a general setting, this time it is a more of
Okay.
a mental health setting, but it's been awesome also. The
Okay.
evidence-based practice in nursing is there. Your everything, like your equipment are present, you
Mhm.
barely improvise. You get what I mean?
Okay.
Like
I
everything is
do.
working. Like for the purpose of um posterity, like for the
Mhm.
future and everything. That's why these advances were made, you know. So
Okay.
they've been awesome. And I just feel nothing is nothing everywhere. It is you, like it is yourself doing
Okay.
the, even though the environment is changing, is what
Mhm.
you have got, and it is you
Exactly.
that is the nurse, yeah. So
Okay. So with you doing all this jackpot from Nigeria to Dubai to Ireland, do you see yourself doing more jackpot?
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I was talking to someone yesterday, just yesterday, and the person was telling me something about, oh, mental health in US. It's a very beautiful idea, but I find this place very homely.
You like Ireland lesson.
You will not believe it. Like, I just find it very homely. No, it's not even about
Okay.
the island nursing now. It's
Mm-hmm.
about home. It's about
Okay.
family. It's about, you know, it's
I
this
see.
place very homely for me. Yes,
Yeah.
I have family, yes, but still, I still find this place very homely. I see it as my
Wow.
village, advanced form.
Great. 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 Great.
You know,
I'm so
so
I'm really getting inspired. So let's look at Andra in
if you can,
Irishness.
sorry, if you can advance, a place where you can advance, like you can advance, you can explore your nursing, you can advance.
Okay.
What
Mm-hmm.
more will I be looking for? You know, so that's what I think. And because of family, you know, this time when you're moving and moving, when I was alone, it was very easy. I'll just jackpot, jackpot, you know.
Uh-huh. Jackpot,
But
jackpot.
now, you
The
know that,
family.
oh, when you want to jackpot, you think, oh, my husband is there. I
My
have to, you
husband,
know,
my
you have to,
children.
you're my children. Oh, will I have more children? You know, a lot of things will come on your head. Where will I start from? Do I
Exactly.
want to start doing this again? Do I want to?
Uh-huh.
Whew, it's a lot to migrate. So, so
I
if I
I
can grow
perfectly
here and I
understand.
stay here as that place, so there's
I perfectly understand. So tell me a little bit about Irish nursing with a little experience you've come to acquire here. That's all.
oh,
And maybe someone back home is contemplating of either migrating to Ireland or migrating to any other country. What's that interesting thing that you found in Irish nursing that may inspire someone to probably pursue with his or her dream to Ireland?
okay. This the best way I will explain this is with a life example.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. So when I was in Dubai, I had the Ghanaian brother also.
I
We
see.
both
You
met each
always
other.
Ghanaian too. Ada is always with Ghanaian.
We both met each other when I think when we went to write our OET.
Okay.
So he was going to UK. We had the same this way. We were going to UK. So we got this score. I think he has already gotten the island score before.
Okay.
So I told him, oh, do you know about Ireland? He was like,
Mm.
nah, I know that place. Like, I don't think it would be a nice place. And I said, oh, I started
Oh.
researching about this place recently. And
Mhm.
what I found marveled me.
Yeah.
So he said I should share it with him. Good thing in this
Mhm.
process, my husband is a very strong motivator. In fact, he knows so much more than me.
Kudos
He
to
has
him.
supported, he has supported about, let me say, minimum of 3 to 4 nurses or even more to get their NMBI pin. He's very good with the
Oh,
process.
great,
So
great.
yeah, so this my brother, I told him these are the evidences because my husband also started researching and we sent him this. When he saw these things, he was like, are you serious?
Mhm.
You know? So then he started the process after me.
Mhm.
Then I think he even got his decision letter before me, Sef. I think so.
Before you.
Then, as I speak to you, he is here. Then the message is sent to me and my husband when he came here.
Mhm.
The message really touched me. I was like, oh, I'm so happy that I was part of his success
At
story.
least
He doesn't regret. He's
exactly
so happy that if he chose
came to
Ireland,
Ireland.
yes.
I
So
see.
he's so happy that it's Ireland. He's so
Great.
happy that it
Great.
is Ireland he came to. So, and he really
Yeah.
thanked my husband for that, like
That
making him to
sounds,
see
yeah.
reasons why. We didn't force him, like we just, encouraged him. Look at this. This is the difference between this country and this country and this country, and so he's so glad that he's here. Since he has come here, um, from here, he has visited about two other countries. He has visited. I came
Wow.
here before him, but he has visited different countries. He has gone to UK, he's back. He has gone to Canada. So so
I
that's the kind
see.
of country that Ireland is. So if you ask me, I will encourage any nurse, just follow your right process and
Yeah.
come to Ireland as
Come to
nurse.
Ireland.
You will not regret it.
So Ireland, would you
It's
say that Ireland is a good place for
the
overseas
practice.
nurses?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
great.
It's a
That's great.
beautiful
That's
place.
so
Yeah,
lovely.
it is. Yeah.
Andrea, I'm very happy hearing from you tonight, and I'm really motivated with your journey so far. NNBI decision, a whole 1 year, 7 months. That is not for the faint.
Right. No, you have to be patient in this process of island
Mhm,
journey. You might feel
mhm,
that, oh, it's not going as fast as I want. At some point, I was
mhm.
getting, why is this thing so slow? So many of my
Wow.
friends were like, oh, just forget about it, do this. But
Mhm,
still, when everything clicks, when you find
mhm.
yourself here, you will appreciate, oh, thank God I waited. Thank God
Wow.
you waited. You know, that kind of thing. Like I said
Yes,
from the
yes,
beginning,
I
so who much
understand.
is expected, much
Mhm.
is required. So
Yeah.
that's it.
What is
Yeah.
given?
So much is given. Yeah. So Ireland is that place. Like,
That's so lovely, Andrea. I'm really inspired by your story. So let's see, next, Andrea, in the next 3 to 5 years in Ireland nursing.
oh, maybe I'll still be practicing, but this time in a forensic
Wow.
psychiatric setting. Of
Wow.
course.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. With
That's a
much
great
higher
dream.
certifications, masters. Like, I'll climb up
Great.
the ladder by God's grace.
And I believe you. I have
Thank you. Thank you
strong
so much.
belief in you because you are
Same
such
here,
an ambitious
you
woman.
know,
I
same
know,
here for
right?
me, for you, yeah. We're in
I'm
this
so
together.
happy. I'm so happy having you tonight, Andrea, and
Thank
I believe
you.
your story will inspire someone who is in the process. But now a lot of people, somebody wants to migrate to Ireland, but may not be getting the band score.
Mm,
How difficult that can be. Just inspire someone. For you writing 3 times before
mm,
getting onto this farm, what will you tell somebody in
yeah.
such a situation?
Yeah. It might seem that you're not reaching it.
Mm-hmm,
Like when I doing my IELTS, I did 3 IELTS, like I said, but it
mm-hmm,
wasn't the island score I was looking for. I was looking for the UK score. Though
mm-hmm,
one was general, so I would say I did two. One was academic and one was academic UKVI.
mm-hmm,
I did all this by myself. I was using YouTube.
mm-hmm.
So when I didn't get those two scores, it's reading. My problem was also reading in IELTS.
Okay.
So I wouldn't want to give up. Like, giving up was not an option. If you think
Okay.
of the future, if you give
Mm-hmm.
up, you have given up, you lost
Yeah.
like, you just be there. But if you think of the future, you will jack
Mm-hmm,
up yourself again. Oh, where do I want, like that question you asked me just now?
mm-hmm.
Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Where do you want to see
Yeah.
yourself in the next 5 years? So if I give up, I wouldn't see myself. So for me not
Exactly.
to see myself, even if I'm crawling, I just want to make sure I'm
Mhm.
moving. It might not be as fast as
Exactly.
others, but I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
stay stagnant. So that has always been my motivation. You understand?
Okay.
And that's it. When I saw that the reading wasn't doing the way I wanted it, I was
Mhm.
like, oh, what other exam? Somebody said
Okay.
OET. I was like, how will I relearn what I've learned for
And start
IELTS
all
and go
over.
back to OET? I said, there's nothing. You see this brain, something will enter.
Mhm.
Is it not English?
Okay.
my
Mhm.
language, the language you're speaking is English. What is in English? You
Exactly.
know, things like that. But it doesn't work that way. But you just motivate yourself, pick up yourself. Then I registered for
Exactly.
a course to teach
Mhm.
me OET because I felt I needed to learn it because it was something new. It's different from IELTS.
Yeah, from the
So
IELTS.
I registered for a physical class. For COVID period, I
Mhm.
didn't get the physical class. What will I do? I went back to the same YouTube and
Mhm.
started learning the OET again. Then I
Oh,
wrote the first OET, I got the island score.
wow.
I got the island score, and I found OET. I don't know whether it's
Mhm.
because of me or because of nursing. I found
Mhm.
OET easier for me to do than island. I mean, than
Okay.
IELTS because
IELTS.
IELTS was
Okay.
general, like it was just. But OET,
Mhm.
you understand the terms, you understand what they are talking
Okay.
about. It's more
Okay.
occupational, like
Occupational.
it has to do with nursing, doctors, and so it's more
Mhm.
occupational. They give you OET according to your profession. They'll say, oh, OET for
Okay.
nurses, OET for doctors, OET for physiotherapists.
Okay.
So this
I
is
see.
nursing OET. So doing
Oh.
OET, like one of the speaking tests is you and a patient, for instance.
Oh,
Oh, an anxious
nice.
patient, it's just like doing a RCSI for psychiatry.
Oh my
How will
gosh.
you calm this? Something like that. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
found it
Okay.
easy. So I
Uh-huh.
found OET easier than IELTS. It's
Okay.
just that you just need
Okay.
to now learn the strategies,
Mhm.
those things. That's all. So the two
Okay.
OET I got was the same score. When I
Okay.
first got the first score, somebody told me about Ireland. I said, no, 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 I'll write it again.
Mhm.
I'll get it again. So I wrote it again. I got exactly the same score. I was
Same
like,
score for
okay.
Ireland.
I was like, is God trying to say something? So it has to be
The Holy
island.
Spirit
So
was
I didn't
talking to
regret.
you.
Exactly. So that was it. So I'll encourage anybody, you don't give up.
Mhm.
Like if I does not work, since
Mhm.
OET is now, but OET is more expensive, but still the success rate of OET is high. And there are
Hi.
also good OET teachers who can support. Like there's
Mhm.
a friend of mine, Benjamin. Oh, I know so many students he has supported with OET. Most of them
Okay.
pass at first sitting. It's
Oh,
awesome.
great.
So
Great.
yeah,
Great. 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 Thank you so much, Andra. Thank you. I wish we have more time that you could have touched on your family reunification, but
yeah.
I think we can do that another time. I know that's also a
Another
story on
time.
its own.
I'm always here.
The fam,
I'm
I
always
know the
here.
family journey is also a story on its own.
Oh yeah.
We find another day. So
That's
you take
true.
us through the family process, and I know my
No
viewers will be
problem
very
at
happy
all.
to hear that,
Okay.
especially those who are in the process of coming and contemplating, when can I have my husband join
In
me?
terms of
How can I have
family
my
join.
children join me and all that? So we will schedule
Yeah.
for a date so we look at more into the family process. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Andra. Any
Thank
final
you
words?
very
Any
much,
final
Miss
words for my
Abena.
viewers? Anything for my viewers?
Yeah, keep watching this station for all your anything nursing, anything life in Ireland. This is the plug.
Yeah.
Okay, come and say hi to our fans. These children there. Say
Oh
hi,
my God. Welcome to Ireland.
everyone. So stay plugged to this station. Thank you for
Okay,
always coming. Thank you for subscribing. I encourage you to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very
great.
much, viewers.
Thank you
Nice
so much,
having
Miss
you.
Andra. Meet you another time so you take us through
Yeah,
the
sure.
family process.
All
Hoping to meet
right.
you soon. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye,
So,
Nasabena.
guys,
Thank you. Bye.
that was Ness Andra. She's an Irish nurse with general nursing pin and psychiatric nursing pin. And I am very happy that we've heard her story. I believe you'll be motivated by her journey so far from Nigeria to Dubai to Ireland. It's a motivating story for us, or it doesn't matter where you are. You just have to get determined where you want to practice or where you want the level you want to take your nursing career to, and you can always achieve it. Please do subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. Hit on the notification button, and we will all you will always be notified anytime I post new videos. Thank you so much. Please share this video with other people so they also get inspired. See you next time in my next video. Bye bye. This is Abena.